so-called Debo. You know what happened to Debo at the end of the movie? He got hit with a brick. Debo might get hit with a brick. Talk some Latins and Spanish people. Nah, don't pick on them. Pick on me with a brick. Y'all already know how. Yeah, Debo, where you at? He's scared.
Where Debo? Hey, where Debo at? Where he at? Where he at? Yeah, they say he the one tearing up the town. Yeah, I'm here for him. Yeah. Oh, I'm here for his ass. Where Debo at? Don't run. Don't run, Bill. Don't run. Don't run. Make that fight happen. And we heard a little bit. Y'all had a conversation. Keyshawn was like, after I knock this boy out, can we get it done? And you was just like, yeah, I honor what we talked about in the DMs and all that. Yeah, honor it, Bill.
On Instagram Live, Keyshawn Davis recently threatened Devin Haney, saying he would defeat him convincingly and show that Haney couldn't handle his strength. The boxing world has already seen Ryan Garcia decisively defeat Devin Haney, Keyshawn Davis said. Davis now plans to show that he is capable of doing the same.
And you gonna figure out what's gonna happen. You gonna get hit with a brick. And I ain't playing. You know I ain't playing. Hit with a brick. hit. Belt. So organic, so genuine. Pick on me. I want you to pick on me. Tell Debo come this way. What you talking about? You know what Craig did to him. So organic, so genuine. Pick on me. I want you to pick on me. Tell Debo come this way. What you talking about? You know what Craig did to him.
Keyshawn Davis made fun of Devin Haney's visit to the famed Friday movie theater by joking that he would hit Dev with the same amount of force as Debo famously suffered. Devin Haney was chastised by Keyshawn Davis, who said that he has been unduly shielded, dependent on his father's help, and finding it difficult to truly accept and learn from his loss.
Hey, where the hell Debo at? Talk all that shit. Where Devin? Where Debo at? Debo. Where Devin at? Where Debo? You ain't see him? They got hot man. Debo. Hey, Debo. What the hell?
No other word to put this. You're a bitch. Excuse my language. That's how I feel. You're soft. You do not take your L's. You a person that been given everything all your life, a daddy's boy, making sure you've been straight all your life, and now you took your first loss. I feel like you don't even not take it.
Tim Bradley, a former champion, questioned Devin Haney's team's strategy and criticized them while applauding Keyshawn Davis's skill and confidence. Bradley claims that Keyshawn has genuine punching power to support his fluid movement in all directions. Additionally, he cited Davis's convincing stop of Jermaine Ortiz, stating that he had anticipated a more difficult battle but was taken aback by how easily Ortiz was subdued. Bradley maintained that Ortiz tried a number of different stances and strategies, but nothing seemed to succeed. He insisted that Davis comprehend Devin's habits and inclinations within the ring and cautioned that Devin would encounter comparable issues if he confronts Keyshawn.
No, his daddy didn't know what the hell he was doing. I told you to go chase some goddamn chickens. I told you. You don't need to be able to pick up them feet and punch coming forward without falling the fuck over. Yeah, you fell in. Keyshawn ain't gonna fall in on your ass unless he want to. Yeah, Keyshawn can throw punches as he's entering mid-range and still keep his damn distance. And he can bag up out of range if he need to at the same time. He can go backward, forward, side to side, whatever, man, like some damn switches. Yeah, on the 62 Impala, baby. Yeah. Oh, he got that power, too. Oh, he got that power. All that, hey, clinching, hugging and stuff. He gon', I'm telling you, yeah, I already know, Bill, you don't want none of no damn Keyshawn. I know you don't want none. I know Dev will fight anybody. Dev crazy as hell. Yeah, that boy fighting John was gonna be the next one. Yeah, and he did exactly what he said he was gonna do. He was gonna stop Ortiz, and he stopped his ass. Shit, I thought it was gonna be a lot harder than that. He stopped his ass easy. Keyshawn ran through Ortiz. Shit, Ortiz didn't know what to do. Ortiz was like, ain't nothing working. Ain't nothing working. What can I do? Let me switch southpaw. Let me switch southpaw. Bing, 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 bing. Let me go orthodox. Bing, bing, bing. Let me try to get in my rhythm. Bing, bing. Let me try to change guard. Bing, 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 bing. I mean, everything he did, it got taken away from his. And that's the same thing that's gonna happen to freaking Devin Haney. He get in there with Keyshawn Davis. Everything you do. I know your every move, Dev. I know your every move, Dev. Yeah, I do. I do know your every move, Dev. For real. You don't think Keyshawn know it? Keyshawn sees it. He see what he can do to get your son's ass. He see what he can do against you.
Trainer Kenny Ellis, who works with Javonta Davis, fairly assessed Keyshawn Davis's recent performance and his criticism of Devin Haney, saying Keyshawn performed admirably and delivered a strong showing by stopping Jermaine Ortiz, who had never been stopped before, though he noted that Keyshawn's defensive sharpness was not as evident as in previous bouts and compared his aggressive, pressure-heavy style to Nigel Benn's.
Keyshawn's performance.
He did well, you know, his style.
I can't hear you, Coach. Smash the like button,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, yep.
I said that particular style, Keyshawn remind me of. He looked just like Nigel Ben, Connor Ben's dad.
How so?
The style he was fighting, the way he was, you know, he didn't look like his defense wasn't as tight when his previous fights. But he did good. He did good.
Right. You know, obviously a statement when Jermaine Ortiz never been stopped, but at the same time calls out Devin Haney at the end of the fight.
Ellis said Keyshawn might be better off getting more experience before replacing an experienced fighter like Devin, who has a lot more professional fights, in the Haney call-out. In order to develop ring maturity, he underlined the importance of accumulating more rounds, especially the entire 12-round experience. Ellis, however, made it apparent that Keyshawn should seize the chance if he genuinely feels prepared. Additionally, he noted the increasing back and forth between the camps, realizing that the fight discussion is really picking up steam.
Yeah, I think he should get a couple more rounds in before, you know, he let Devin Haney. But, you know, if he feel like he can take him, let him get at him, you know? Let him get at him.
Are you looking at it more like that 12-round experience type deal?
Yeah.
Getting rounds in?
Get some rounds in, you know? Get some rounds in.
When you listen to and then, you know, there's back and forth going with them too. You know, Devin saying that, you know, he would like to fight, you know, the little brother before the big brother. You know, what's your thoughts on that? I think there was a tweet saying that Shakur, I don't want to step on Devin Haney's toes. I'm gonna let Keyshawn get Devin Haney. I mean, you know, a lot of people had lots to say about it. They're saying that, listen, they're breaking down the rankings with two to three different people.
One of the most talked about potential matchups in boxing is between Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis, especially now that Devin has moved up to welterweight and become champion after the Norman bout. With Keyshawn actively pursuing the fight, showing the size and confidence to compete at the higher weight, and building hype through direct, humorous, and bold callouts, the rivalry feels genuine and well-timed.
Keyshawn got a big frame, and Keyshawn is actively pursuing and calling out Devin, which I actually like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot, right? Because again, my issue is do it when it makes sense. This time it makes sense. Right here I have it pulled up, Keyshawn Davis. He didn't do just one, but he did 2 videos popping it and getting at Devin Haney.
Hey, I'm gonna whoop your ass, so-called Debo. You know what happened to Debo at the end of the movie? He got hit with a brick. Debo might get hit with a brick. Talk some Latins and Spanish people. Nah, don't pick on them. Pick on me with a brick. And I ain't playing. You know I ain't playing. Hit with a brick. Hit. So organic, so genuine. Pick on me. I want you to pick on me. Tell Debo come this way. What you talking about? You know what Craig did to him.
Wow.
Hey,
Hit,
I'm gonna be ass. So-called.
Hey, I ain't gonna front. The hit part was kind of funny.
Hey, I'm gonna be ass. Hey, I'm gonna be ass. Hey.
While obviously indicating serious intent, the humorous Debo parallel and brick reference gave the promotion personality. It was strategic as well as entertaining. Many observers think that momentum naturally develops when a fight makes both business and competitive sense. It seems to be taking place here. The rivalry feels real because both combatants are confident and unbeaten. If the negotiations proceed as planned, this matchup could potentially mark a significant milestone in their careers.
Going back to the question and everything, I mentioned that Haney responded. Did you read his response? Did anyone ever bring it to your attention?
Yeah, where he said that they've thought about it, but because of Ellie.
Yeah.
Look,
he doesn't want Ellie.
I've had a lot of conversations with his dad, and he's always told me that he would love to get some good work here in my gym. And believe me, fighters like Haney, who train hard, very dedicated, very disciplined. I think that thing that might be missing is a gym where you're gonna have competition, where you're gonna have fighters that want to kick your ass. That's the kind of competition that makes you better. That's why you just seen this fucking sparring session. We got two guys that want to beat him up, and that's what makes him even better. Wants to be better than the other, because that's one thing. That's the advice I always give him. You want to be the best in the gym. You guys are all teammates. You guys are all friends. But inside the ring, you want to be better than whoever's in front of you. So that's what Haney. I would like to see from Haney, because I like him. I like Haney. I like his dad. They've always respected me. So a gym where he's gonna get real work, not sparring partners that are there to do what you tell them to do, that are there to get their ass kicked. No, I think he needs sparring partners that are gonna try to kick his ass. Not because I want to train him, but just to improve him, because I like him as a person. I like his dad as a person. They've always been really good people to me. So that's the conversations we've had before, coming over and sparring. He's got his reason maybe, but Ellie comes once a week, once every 2 weeks. So more likely he wouldn't.
Ahead of his bout with Devin Haney, Keyshawn Davis is creating a stir with his promotional approach. Taking inspiration from the iconic sequence in which Craig's character Debo gets struck by a brick in Ice Cube's film. By going to the real shooting site and making a joke about hitting Haney with one of these bricks, Davis deftly alludes to the occasion. This daring yet light-hearted strategy attracted notice and demonstrated his sincere desire to build excitement for the match. That concludes the video for today.